This is Eric Mothith, Mother.com, with about 10 minutes before today's Fed announcement. This is where markets are trading. Of course, the markets are waiting to see how things are going to play out. But what I wanted to point out here is coming into this week, in fact, over the last couple of weeks, we've been taking a look. By the way, before this announcement, let's take a look here. We can see that the markets are pretty much unchanged for the week. No surprise. Of course, markets don't want to make a big bet, or market participants don't want to make a big bet either way, up or down, when you have some impending market moving news. But we can see here that we continue looking at a market that is still showing possibility of resistance on the weekly. As I've been discussing here, this is now the Dow. You can see the Dow is still within. Either we can get resistance on this line, or eventually we clear this line to the upside, which is going to be bullish. Of course, that's going to determine the next major swing trade direction, in my opinion. Now, keep in mind, coming into the announcement, we can see that the NASDAQ is down for the week. It could be still again trying to respect this line here, where we saw the break of the highs. We saw a break below the line here, and over the last couple of weeks, we have hit this twice. Now, of course, this week has yet to conclude, today being a Wednesday, so we have to wait and see. But this looks like, at this rate, forming some type of a short-term resistance, something I've discussed over a couple of weeks here. Take a look at the S&P 500 prior to the announcement, and we can see again, go back to the weekly resistance of the highs of 2018. This is the line we've been watching for guidance, and we can say even right now we continue as we are anticipating this potentially market moving event. Sometimes these events are pretty much let's call it non-eventful. In other words, we might be waiting for some type of a move and we get nothing. But we can see here that coming into this announcement, we are slightly down as far as the S&P 500 is concerned. So as long as we are showing a down week, and as long as we are showing resistance on this line, keep in mind all of these lines that I'm showing on the RSI, based on my method, the uniformity method, we can see that they are approximately the RSI level of 61.8. And what that means is that this is a significant area to watch for some type of guidance. Now, visually, what the bulls would need to do is clear this line and move to the upside, while bears know that if they can continue pressing the market below this line, this is where we stall. And I would even say, frankly, the possibility of a major top does loom on this market. And the reason why I say a major top is pretty much in terms of context. We've come a long ways, long ways off the lows of late 2008, early 2009. This is a huge bull market spanning more than 10 years now. It is due for some type of a corrective move. And when I say corrective, I'm talking about in the variety of 50% plus, as we saw in 2000 into 2003, and as we saw in late 2007 into early 2009. Now, keep in mind on this chart, those who've been following me, paid subscribers to Mother.com, you are aware of my analysis as corresponds to the monthly chart. So this monthly chart, also given the fact that we are coming to the end of the month, is a big deal. As we begin the new month tomorrow and onwards, be aware those monthly charts can turn absolutely very bearish. If the look I've been discussing takes place on the monthly, expect this market to be pointing significantly down over a period of 1 to 2 years, give or take. Depends, who knows. But I would say if the monthly charts stall around here, be on the lookout for a major change in the market climate, in the market behavior. Eric Mothith, Mother.com, with 5 minutes to go. Peace and blessings. EACS.